everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am set up a little bit different. I am on my bed, and Nefertari might join me because when I do readings on my bed, she tends to join me. That's her little space right there. So you may see her pop in at some point. What I'd like to do is I want to ask a couple of questions. Pull some tarot cards and see whether I can get a read on what is happening with a few things that are in the news. For those of you who watch Morning Joe, I used to, and I say used to, because they decided to take a little trip to Mar-a-Lago recently, and it wasn't from a reporter's standpoint. It was more like a personal visit. And so I want to actually ask, I am boycotting the show. I've actually, since the election, I've been pulling back quite a bit from mainstream media. But I used to still watch them every morning, even after the election. I did watch a few of their episodes, but I wasn't even really liking the way they were responding to the election, all the finger pointing and the blame games, and so anyway, I've been kind of pulling back from a lot of mainstream stuff. But I want to ask, this trip to Mar-a-Lago, did they go out of fear? That was my first thought, because Trump did say that he would go after his enemies, people in media or otherwise who have either said something about him in a negative way, or those who are in the legal realm, prosecutors. Since he's broken the law several times, he wants retribution on people who have been trying to bring him to justice. So, my question is, as I am shuffling, the devil card pops out. I want to know about Mika and Joe, whether they were just whether that was purely out of fear. Was their visit to Donald Trump purely out of fear? Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Miss Tari, what do you think? Mika and Joe. Purely out of fear that they went down to give Donald Trump a visit, a personal, closed door, nothing on film, nothing on audio. People are saying that they went down to kiss the ring. Was this purely out of fear? All right. Let's cut the deck. All right, bottom of the deck, we get a yes card, and this is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is reminiscing on old times. So I feel like they went down there and just kind of tried to mend fences in some sort of way, reminiscing on some old times maybe that were positive. So let's just do Celtic cross here. got the World card, and then crossing that, the Challenge, the Ten of Swords. Okay? And the root of it is the Fool card. We've got the Two of Swords in the past, choices. Overhead, we have the Empress card. This is abundance. The Empress card, I know some other readers that I do watch, they like to refer to this as a Russia card. I always looked at it as Lady Liberty. Because of her crown of stars and the abundance of wealth and freedom that this country has. So, but I'm just going to leave it there for now, and let's see what else comes out. And the near future, the Tower card. So, yeah, this is definitely the result of their visit. Their ratings have plummeted. Then we've got the Seven of Swords. What do you see, girl? She sees something outside she wants to get at. All right, let's look at the next card. The Environment. This is Government. The Hierophant. Yeah. And Hopes and Fears is the Six of Swords. Something or someone going away. I think this is a fear that Mika and Joe, they don't want to be an aftermath. Okay, babe, she's starting to knock stuff down. And the final outcome I get is the Star card, which is, it's a karmic card, but it's also it also means hope. I believe that this is about them having hope that their stardom isn't over. But because we've got the Tower card here showing up in their near future, this may be the beginning of the end for Morning Joe, the show. Because the crossing of the World card, you know, they had viewers worldwide. And the Challenge is the Ten of Swords. This is like a mortal wound. What they've done is they've disappointed so many people. I think that if they had arranged a meeting and done it as reporters, that may not have done as much harm. It's really looking like the way they did it was just very, very disappointing. This Tower card tells you everything about the reaction, and people are boycotting. People are boycotting. So let me get a clarifier for this Star card. But what I'm feeling is that, you know, there may be some hope for them, but I don't know whether it's going to be in the same format. Let's get a clarifier card for that. Okay. Look at that. The King of Pentacles. This is the card that always signifies, when I'm doing readings, as Trump. So yeah, this was definitely something they did to kiss the ring. That's how I'll say it. Like most people have been saying it. I want to say something else, but it's definitely, it was something done out of fear, in hopes in hopes that they would remain, in his view, a shining star or shining stars, that their star won't burn out. But because they've done this, they have basically, gotten the 10 swords in their back, because of what they've done. Their ratings are plummeting. All right, let's move on. I really feel like that this might be the beginning of the end of that show. I have not watched it. I did see a clip from it on YouTube, and I was not impressed with what they said their reasoning was. But again, I just thought it was very, out of fear, because the retribution threats have been made by Trump to many people who have crossed him. All right, so what else? So lately, I was watching Linda G, and she mentioned, she's a psychic on YouTube. If you don't know, check her out. She was saying that she saw some news about an ambulance leaving Mar-a-Lago, and that there were a lot of Secret Service with this ambulance. So I kind of want to look at that. I want to pull maybe 3 cards and ask about what was that all about. I turned the news on just to kind of see if anything was breaking or announced, and I didn't see anything. I didn't leave it on that long though, because like I said, I'm not trying to immerse myself totally. If someone else talks about it, then, or shows some clips from the news, then I will check it out. But I kind of want to get the energy on that. So what's going on? Is Donald Trump having some kind of medical emergency, or somebody in his family? And if Secret Service was with the ambulance, then it had to be either him or someone very close to him in the family. So 3 cards, please. Spirit, what's going on with that? All right. Let's get the cards. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, I've got the 6 of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. I feel like this Pentacles, when I'm doing a health reading or medical, Pentacles have to do with blood. So, let's see what we get. Oh my God. The first card out, the Tower card. Second, the Sun card. Third, 3 of Swords. Wow. All right, so what this is telling me, obviously the Tower card is about something very shocking, something very unexpected. So, that pretty much tells us that what we already know, that there's something very unexpected has occurred. Ambulance was called. But, sorry about that. I'm not looking at what I'm doing. But the next card is the Sun card, which is about clarity. It's about shining a light on the situation, So this is telling me that we're going to hear something. We will know what has happened. Okay? And the third card being the Three of Swords through the heart. With this being a health type of reading, it leads me to believe that it has to have something to do with the heart. And with this bottom card, this deck, bottom of the deck card being the Six of Pentacles, and he's holding the scales. I think that this may have to do with blood pressure being, dangerously high. So someone, whether it be Trump or someone in his family, having an episode that would cause alarm to, dangerously high blood pressure, or symptoms of heart issues. This would cause, someone to be rushed to the hospital to be tested. And the Sun card is about shining the light on the situation, not just about us getting the information, but getting information for the situation. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. Whether this is Trump, with these cards, I'm not getting that it has something to do with Donald Trump. But my assumption is that it has to do with him or someone very close in his family. I don't know whether it might be Melania. I don't know. Or, his son, someone close to him, because Secret Service was supposedly, again, this is, I don't know. I didn't see this report. I'm getting this secondhand. But, yeah, something is going on for sure that they're going to be looking into, testing, x-rays, and getting to the bottom of whatever this situation is. This tarot card is very, very unexpected craziness. Something very unexpected. All right. I'm going to end it there, and I hope that you have enjoyed this little reading, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.